And welcome back to the Hill School, everybody. Tad Kozaneski, Dave Ridenauer, and Frank Pearson here. Guys, here's the standings as we get ready for this game tonight.
Well, you know, Frank, you had talked about it earlier. Only 4 teams make the playoffs. The first team gets a bye, and then 2, 3, and 4 sort of play off to get to that top shot.
Yeah, basically 3 will play 4, and the winner of that will play 2. And then the final 2 teams actually go to the districts.
And I guess they go by points scored there at the end. That last column is really what you're after.
Right, you get 2 points for a win, 1 point for a tie.
There you see Reading and their coach. They'll be in the black uniforms today as we get ready from this outstanding complex. Rick DeCauley there. Outstanding team. I'll tell you what, I was watching him, guys, before the game. He was giving the Vince Lombardi type speech before this one.
Well, they know how crucial this game is, Tad. You know, it's like do or die because they're trying to get to that 3rd and 4th spot in the playoffs, and we saw the standings there, Frank. So it's certainly a must game for both teams.
Yeah, I'm sure both teams will be really fired up for this one.
And it's a very unique complex here at the Hill School. We are actually, I guess, what you would call outdoors with a little bit of a roof above our heads. It's a real neat setup.
Yeah, it's called an open-air stadium. I know when they dedicated this building, when they built the building, it was not to be enclosed. And one of the things they're going to be doing here at the Hill School in the next couple of years is building an indoor arena. They're going to have an indoor rink. This will now be, I think, a pool or something when it all gets finished. They just got done with Phase 1, which is the new indoor basketball and tennis and all indoor track facilities here at the Hill School. And this facility, unfortunately, will be torn down and made into something else.
There's a real good shot of it there. Can you see from one of our end cameras? I mean, this is a real unique facility and looks like a real nice ice surface as well.
Well, they said, Frank, it's a hard surface that skaters like to play here because of the fact this is sort of a fast ice, if you will.
This is the fastest rink around here. They keep it at 5 degrees. I'll tell you, it's a joy to play out here. We have a little men's league running that we do here and just coaching. You just feel like you're on top of the world when you're out here, and it's so fast.
Well, Frank, the Zamboni just got off the ice. Does that come on in between every period like they normally do in the NHL?
No, they don't do that. They only do it before the game, and then they don't do it until after the game's over.
Well, that's going to be a little bit of a factor then as you get through that 2nd and 3rd period. Looks like the team's now getting their final warm-ups on the ice. You see the Penguins right there from Pottstown, looking like the Penguins of Pittsburgh, like the uniforms. There's your officials tonight. Buddy Hanna will be your referee. Linesman Rick Constance and Grant Kreider. As we're just about set for action.
Well, they play 3 15-minute periods, if you will, Frank. Now, does the clock stop? Does it continue to run? As we saw in the earlier game, how do they work the clock?
Well, yeah, the regular stoppages, just like the NHL, offsides, and then they'll have the face-offs and things like that.
There's your goaltender. That was Bobby Hunt. He'll be the goaltender for Reading here today. That was one of the 2 goaltenders. The other one is Kevin Shurtes.
Well, with the new minor league hockey team up in Reading, has that really perked the interest of hockey up that way?
Oh, I'm sure it has. I mean, these guys are brand new into the league. I mean, they look fast. You can see in the standings, they're up there.
There's a shot of Bobby Hunt there. Real nice ground. There's a beautiful look at their uniform as well. And here's your goalie for Pottstown, Kevin Donnelly.
Out of the Woodland Middle School.
And there's your head coach of Pottstown getting his team together before this one.
He's a great motivator. He really gets these kids fired up.
And I saw him trying to give you a 20 before the game, Frank, so you say some good things about him.
I think I earned it right there.
So we mentioned the kids getting their final warm-ups in. We're going to have action in about 2 minutes from now as the clock is counting down. And you get ready here from the Hill School. 2 teams fairly evenly matched. Both teams we mentioned fighting for playoff positions. So just a matter of getting off to a good start for one of these teams. Try and follow it through.
Frank, what kind of things are we going to look for here this afternoon? What do they try to come out and establish? What's the game plan coming in this ballgame?
Well, I'm sure the Penguins are going to want to. They might even start with a dump and chase to get things moving, and really want to get in there first to crash the boards, to get the puck first, and really set up. I know the defense. I watched the game yesterday. They're working on keeping the other team outside. They don't want anybody to cut into the middle and get a good shot on net.
Well, I can't get over to Dallas French fries, Dad. That's all I can smell right now, and I'm starving.
They are good.
They are delicious. Oh, I'll tell you what, the Dallas French fries, any kind of event you want to be around the Pottstown area, they are there.
You got to like with Kelly Tellis out here, sporting the sunglasses out here for this game today. Looking good, doing a nice job. You saw her there. It's an interesting way to play too. There's a lot of glare. You'll see it coming from the right side of your screen with the sun out here today. You may have problems picking up the puck as a player in certain areas. I tell you, I'm very impressed with this facility, though.
Well, it's amazing. You can come down here in the spring then, Tad, and watch. This is where they hold graduation.
Wow.
And it's all, you know, the ice is melted because of the system, and they have boards down here, and this is where they have their graduation, and Oliver Stone and people like that. I've been here to talk to them, former graduates of the Hill School. And it's just an unbelievable facility. If anybody in the Pottstown area gets a chance to get down here and see it, we will be having the Summit Awards, which I run later on in May over here at the Arts Building too this year. So it's just an incredible facility, and it's a shame because not a whole lot of people know about it.
I couldn't believe it as I pulled up the parking lot. Get a tremendous view. Almost that's the view you almost get as you come in.
Okay. Kevin and goal. Rob
Let's
Tyler,
listen to the coaches
Devin,
now.
Chris Place, Andrew. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's your game, guys. Let's skate. Let's hit. Let's play smart. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Skate, get shot.
There's a new rep coming on the ice.
Well, there you heard some of the coaches getting their last-second instructions in for this game between Reading and Pottstown.
And I don't know if you noticed, just a little while ago, the captains and assistant captains go over and shake hands with the coaches of each team, and they.
Remember what I told you now. Everything clean. It's clean hockey.
So Reading on the ice at the moment. They'll be in the black with some purple trim.
We're not out playing for our. We're not out playing for anything else but our teammates and our team.
And you mentioned earlier the fact is that Sal is a heck of a motivator, Frank, and he seems to be giving some last-minute instructions to his squad and certainly impressing on them how important this ball game is or this hockey match is, and I'm sure they're well aware of that.
And the kids really know it, and I'm sure he's going over last-second game plan just to make everybody sure that they know what they're doing.
Get focused now. Ready?